Yeah, what is today's topic?
Today's topic is balancing appreciation and exploitation in culture and fashion.
Fashion,
Fashion.
fashion, not passion,
Fashion.
passion. How we are going to balance culture with fashion, isn't it?
Yes.
Start speaking, whatever you know.
Fashion often takes ideas from different culture.
Give me the
Wearing-
question that I have framed. Yes. Yes.
Fashion always takes the ideas from the different culture,
Mhm.
like wearing clothes, jewelries, or the different ideas and the design of the culture.
Yes.
Fashion help us to get to know about our culture deeply.
Yes.
It also helps us to know about our past and the history of that fashion and the culture.
Very good. Can you give an example? Like there are folk cultures. See, in everywhere, like in Assam, we have Bihu is a festival where we can see the years-old cultural bonding. That is a festival of harvest. Similarly, Baisakhi in Punjab, it is also having a cultural reflection. Am I right? So, wearing clothes by those people of Punjab at the time of Baisakhi and some of the rituals they do that significantly suggest that our fashion is guided by our culture. But nowadays there is a contrast. The modern fashion, the way of wearing clothes or the way of speaking, the way of putting on and the things or the way of speaking, interacting and the way of behaving, everything has, there is a behavioral changes and that is the impact of fashion. Fashion has made the people mad, they have become crazy, am I right? So that has also made our culture, that has damaged our culture, rather it has undermined the very purpose of culture, am I right? So how do you look into that? There are some more things that you have to speak on, that how the cultural growth is being affected by fashion.
So also cultural it can be a way of appreciating and also respecting the culture.
Yes.
It helps us to people learn about different tradition and brings the cultural together.
Yes.
Also, however, the main problem arises when cultural elements are used only for the profits by the big companies, dressing and fashion companies.
Yes, most of the fashion companies want to earn huge income, so they actually make the people, they compel the people to go for those temptation, attraction. Like, if you are using, let us say, iPhone, it is also, now it is becoming a fashion for the rich people, am I right? But the product iPhone is marketed by the companies, am I right? So the people are spending money only for the sake of show off. If one family is having, let us say, 24 lakhs car, another company will have 50 lakhs car. So it is also now, possession has also come into fashion, am I right? If you are possessing wealth, if you have one bungalow, another person is going to have say two bungalows. It is also kind of showcasing the money, am I right? So you are showing the people that you are richer than the other. This is a kind of degradation. It is not. So another question I am asking you. Believing in, yes, how do you think that the emerging scenario in fashion, does it respect our culture? And if it respects culture, then why there is a degradation in the values? The values are being degraded day by day. If the emerging fashion or the emerging scenario that we in India particularly live, we are we have been known for our old cultural heritage, am I right? But do you think the modern scenario, the emerging scenario has got association with some of the ill habits of the people, and how does it really affect our culture?
So, if we properly manage the fashion and the culture together,
Yes.
it is a very good thing. In modern, in nowadays, many people and many brands are bringing together the fashion and the culture.
Yes.
So that everyone should know the respect and the real value of their culture, because culture gives us our identity and fashion.
Yes,
shows
culture is our
personality.
identity. So, like one, not fashion doesn't mean wearing clothes only. Our food habits, our way of speaking, our way of behaving, our way of putting the things, our way of celebrating our folk festival, our way of respecting our nation, all that comes together. So, do you think that the modern approach of appreciating fashion is somehow damaging our culture?
Yes,
To what extent?
yes, if we blindly follow the trend
Yes.
and we forget our culture,
Yes.
it will harm our society.
So, how can we balance it? That is my question. How can we balance culture with fashion?
It can-
See, fashion is not bad. I'm not saying that if you are putting up modern way or living in a modern way, like a gentleman, or if you dress up in a very nice manner, it is a code of. No, see, at dress tells the address. If you are well dressed, it is a gentleman's behavior. But there are certain things that also, depend upon our years old culture. Like we are having, we are respecting the old values also. Sometimes when folk festivals are celebrated in different states, it is also a culmination of culture. We respect the festival of Baisakhi of Punjab, they respect our festival, so there is an integrity, am I right? And this national integrity can be reflected in those folk festivals, am I right? And the dresses that is being designed for those festivals is not old. Now they have been modernized. Lot of the cultural shows are going on, am I right? The songs, the shows, all the things are now being modern, but they are integrated with culture. Integrated with, so there is no harm if fashion becomes a means of appreciating culture. There is no harm, but we have to balance it. We have to.
balance.
Another question I am asking you. There, some people believe that we can really impress the other people through modernity. Modernity in the sense that the way we behave, the way we talk, the way we there are certain advancement in behavior. Am I right? So, do you really think that the magic that the people think that we can have magic on society? Can fashion really become a means of creating some kind of magic in the society or charm in the society?
Yeah, fashion can be created a magic in the society if fashion and culture are bring together.
Are brought together.
If we only focus on the trends and the fashion are going in nowadays, we will forget our culture and we will,
We will
not
forget our culture.
We will not also respect the culture.
Yes.
Because culture is our background and our identity, so we
Yes.
should not leave or we should not disrespect the culture. We should bring together culture and the fashion together.
Yes. See, one more question I will ask. How do you think, how do you perceive means take the changes in fashion in these last 2 decades as a growth or as a decline of our culture? Do you perceive the changes in culture as a growth or as a decline? Decline means fall. The changes in culture in the last 2 decades or 3 decades, is it going to make our cultural growth better or decline the culture?
Uh, in my mind, it is going in two different ways.
Yes, yes.
It is also declining, and also we are now appreciating our culture also.
How? Tell me.
Like-
Like you see, no, like we have always respected, we have always respected the values of cultural growth. Am I right?
Yes.
Like if our parents have worshipped, different deities, we always say that yes, it is good. So in Hindu mythology, we always go by Vedas and the great epics like Mahabharata and Gita. Am I right? So nowadays we find that people out of fashion, they don't read the Gita, they read comics, they read some of the literature which are not worthy. Am I right? Don't you think that the reading habits of the people have badly been affected by the modern fashion?
Yes.
Because see, people used to read Gita and Ramayana not for the sake of only religious value. The The Vedas are scientific. Most of the things in Vedas are based on science. Am I right? The Mahabharata and Gita, they teach us various lessons. Am I right? So there is a cultural growth if we are enchanting the slokas of Gita. Not only we are developing among the children the growth of culture of our years old, I mean mythological concept. Am I right? That we have always loved Krishna, the Almighty, who really made us learn a lot of things in Mahabharata. Am I right? Mahabharata is an example, it is an epitome of a lot of cultural, I mean, culmination. Am I right? In the similar manner, Ramayana teaches us the ideology of being a good human being, good father, good brother, good son. Am I right? So all these ideologies are disappearing now. Now it is out of fashion. It has become out of fashion. Nobody wants to read Gita. Very few people read Gita. Am I right? Whereas in other countries, the people are following our path. They are enchanting the slokas of Gita in English because they don't know exactly Hindi. They are following our culture. They have adopted yoga, which is our own, from our own origin. Am I right? Yoga is originated from India, but the other countries are adopting it and we are forgetting it. So don't you think there is a certain decline in these cultural values?
Yes, because nowadays people and young generation do not give more time on their culture. They are just following blind.
Do you blame the social media for also a decline in cultural growth?
Yes, social media is the
Okay,
main.
come and take the. As a child, how do you think that we should live a simple life or we should live a gorgeous life?
As a child, I think we should live a simple life.
Yes, what kind of life is good for everybody? Like, what you would suggest to your father? Suppose he is a very simple person, am I right? He dresses very simply but very gently. He is always dedicated to his work, am I right? He is always truthful. He is dedicated to his family. Now, and he loves the Indian culture, am I right? He loves the Indian people, he loves the Indian themes, am I right? So, do you think that your parents, what your parents do, you should also imitate that?
Yes, sir.
How do you think? What are the three things that you would like to adopt from them? Three things. Tell
Like,
quickly.
first thing, I would love to
Adopt.
from my parents a simple life.
Very good. Simple life. Huh?
Secondly, normal dressing style.
Normal dressing style. Very good.
Thirdly, I should be a normal person, not a
Show-off person.
show-off person.
Acha. While you are reading your textbook, no problem. Textbooks are essential. But if you are given a chance to read the mythology or the great epics like Ramayana and Mahabharata or Gita, would you like to really read Gita sometimes if you
Yes.
get a chance?
Yes.
And what are the things that you really love to read from mythology, particularly from Ramayana and Mahabharata?
I would love to read from Mahabharata the fight between.
Only the fight. You will not read about what Krishna said.
Yes.
Every word that Krishna has said in Mahabharata is a lesson. Each and every quotation that he has given is a lesson for human being. It is related to our life. So do you think culture and life are integrated?
Yes.
How is life integrated to culture? Explain in your own way.
Like.
If you are living a life, now this is a very normal life we are living. You are studying, you are attending your school, it is your daily course. Am I right?
Yes.
How it is becoming a part of your culture? Education is also a part of culture. So how do you think, how do you look into the daily habits of a human being as a part of our culture?
Like we should always live a simple life. We should not.
That is true, we have already said, but respecting and appreciating every small aspect of good things, like if your father spends some time with you, don't you think it is our parental care? So you should appreciate your parents or not? Tell me.
Yes.
Appreciating parent is a part of our culture or not?
Yes.
Respecting them is a part of our culture. Others thing you tell.
We should keep our parents happy by respecting
Very
them.
good. Always try to keep your parents happy by your work, by your studies, by your behavior. Behavior and soft skills, particularly your soft skills, understanding, being sensitive to their. Sometimes your mother may have pain in her, leg, or she's tired. You should help her. You should nurse her like you are a nurse. That time you should work like a nurse. Am I right? Sometimes you should prepare a cup of tea for your mother. This is our culture. Sometimes you should ask your papa and give him a glass of water when he comes from the office. It is a part of a culture, don't you think?
Yes.
Do you think that we should also exhibit some of the things which is a part of a culture? We should not go by fashion. That if somebody says that somebody called daddy as dada, there is nothing wrong. You call dada or daddy or papa, it doesn't matter. But you should have respect for that word, am I right? You should not be acha. When we touch the feet of the elders, there is a value. Why do we touch the feet of our elders? To get the blessings. Because always we have been blessed by our elders. We cannot do anything great unless and until we are blessed by our elders, am I right? Our parents. This is a part of culture or not?
Yes.
Two things more you tell to conclude, that cultural growth and fashion can be balanced together only when we are sensitive to our values such as love, affection, integrity, or bolo.
We should always.
आप भी ऐड कीजिए.
We should always.
वहीं से ऐड कीजिए. There is nothing wrong.
We should respect our culture. We should not blindly follow the trend that is
That is
going.
correct.
Uh.
You should not follow the trend. But respecting parents, respecting old people, listening to them, valuing their words, am I right? And keeping in mind some of the things of our great epics, that our great epics have said something. Don't you think
We
they
should
are-
we should not forget our culture.
yes,
because-
and we should always be guided by those values which our old parents have been guided by. Am I right? We always go by the thing that we should pray to God. Am I right? So spirituality is a part of our culture. Being spiritual, being optimistic is a part of our culture. Am I right?
Yes.
Thank you.